Have you ever seen Skyscraper movie produced on 2018? Well, if you do not know, the movie was, it is all about the newly building in Hong Kong skyscraper, the tallest in the world. The skyscraper taken over by the terrorists and are set on fire using the automatic facilities management device. You might be wondering what this has to do with this video presentation. Well, I tell the story because this story illustrates on our topic. We will explain on areas of facilities management in skyscraper building, which is Petronas Twin Tower. We are from Group 2, Mazia, Mas, Atina, Izzati, Aina, Camelia and Khairunisa will explain more in this video. Stay with us!
Do you know what is skyscrapers? Below is the characteristic for a building to be called as a skyscraper. Firstly, skyscrapers is a very tall and continuously habitable building. To qualify as a true skyscraper, the structure must be self-supporting and not require tension cables or supports in order to remain standing. In addition, that habitable floor space must occupy at least 50% of the structure's total height. And as a result, communication and observation towers such as Tokyo Skytree or Berlin Facettum are not considered to be skyscraper. Now, does Malaysia have skyscrapers? The answer is yes. Malaysia has several numbers of skyscrapers and one of them are the Petronas Twin Towers. Here is Petronas Twin Towers at a glance. Do you know that the Petronas Twin Towers were a mega project commissioned by the 4th Prime Minister of Malaysia, Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad? It symbolized Malaysia's importance as a global power in the 21st century. The site planning for Petronas Twin Towers began in January 1992, led by distinguished architect Cesar Pelli. Excavation of the construction site commenced on March 1993 and the buildings were officially functional and ceremoniously opened by the Prime Minister on the 1st August 1999. The Twin Towers are about 452 meters above ground and together have 88 floors which are the most used as office space with large shopping mall, the Suria KLCC at the bottom. The towers are linked at level 41 and 42 with a double-decker sky bridge which is about 175 meters above ground. Let's take a look what's inside the Petronas Twin Tower. Well, Tower 1 is fully occupied by the Malaysian state oil company Petronas and its subsidiaries and associate companies. Meanwhile, Tower 2 is mostly taken up by multinational companies such as Accenture, Al Jazeera, Barclays Capital, Bloomberg, Boeing, IBM, Microsoft, and more. Next, the ultimate attraction in Petronas Twin Towers are of course its large mall called as Suria KLCC. It has been the center of attraction in Kuala Lumpur and occupies thousands of brands for customers to catch up. Stretching out to the side of the towers is the spacious and beautifully landscaped KLCC Park, which features a jogging track, walking path, water fountain, and a wading pool for children. Besides the mall and the park, the Petronas Twin Towers has a host of other attractions, including the Petronas Art Gallery and Kuala Lumpur Convention Centre. Other than that, the Petro Science Centre is here set inside the Suria KLCC. It is an interactive science discovery centre showcasing exhibits related to the petroleum industry, from petroleum's origin in the age of the dinosaurs to its latest oil-based products. Another Petronas Twin Towers' most notable features is the Dewan Philharmonic Petronas Concert Hall. It is located in between the two towers. The architectural design has earned praise as one of the world's best concert hall. The concert hall has played host to some of the world's most respected musical talents and is home to the Malaysian Philharmonic Orchestra. Set on the level 86 is Petronas Twin Towers Observation Deck. where visitors can get a close-up view of the tower's spire as well as the digital displays and exhibit of the tower's history. Last but not least, the double-deck skybridge at the Petronas Twin Tower in level 41 and 42 offers amazing views of the city. Apart from allowing tenants to move from one building to the other without having to go to ground level, the skybridge also functions as an emergency exit route. Now that you have seen all of the tower's facilities, do you think that this kind of building can survive without a good facilities management? Let's together with us explore the facilities management behind this extravagant building.
Facilities Management Services in Petronas Twin Tower. The Facilities Management Services managed by KLCC Urus Harta Sdn Bhd. KLCC Urus Harta Sdn Bhd KLCC UH is a wholly owned KLCC Property Holding Berhad Company, a facility management company formed in 1996. It has built an impressive portfolio of prestigious landmark projects in the country. KLCC UH offers a comprehensive range of service aimed at meeting the full range of needs of owners and users, giving it commitment to rising standard for itself as well as the rest of the industry. KLCC UH has gained recognition as an industry leader in property and facility management in Malaysia. The facility management of Petronas Twin Tower (PTT) work on the basic concept on providing quality facilities and service for the occupant of PTT premises. The quality value that to be achieved is mainly emphasized by the integrated intelligent building system. The function of facilities management cover the scope of building operation and function and facility planning. Due to security control needs, the security system control room cannot be entered by anyone except by those who are directly employed by the building owner, which is Petronas. Intelligent System Facility Management Services. The integrated system is administered and managed by two departments. It is led by a senior manager with help of the building managers and employed separately to manage the two towers. Sub-department or section which are provided service such as housekeeping, civil and structural, mechanical, electrical, security, maintenance. The intelligent feature comprise of facility and services purposely installed to accommodate the needs such as follow: air conditioning system with variable air volume and automatic temperature control, firefighting system with remote linkage to fire station, latest security system with CCTV, access card, panic button and door sensor, standard cleaner office, air environment complete with filter system and carbon dioxide monitoring system, high-speed lift. The fourth special system installed as intelligent feature of PTT comprises of the following system: building control system, fire alarm system, building security system, building telecommunication facilities. Three types of building system services are controlled and monitored by KLCC Urus Harta, which are fire alarm system, building telecommunication facilities, integrated building services. Facility Management Services organization consists of TNET Service Department, Filing Department, Safety Department, Building Control System, Cabling.
Now, let's move to the analysis of case study on procurement and service delivery of the Petronas Twin Towers. KLCC is managed by a wholly owned subsidiary of the developer. Property management is divided into several divisions to attend to the development's various needs and users. Numerous third-party contractors provide maintenance and management services. At any given time, more than 200 staff are directly employed or outsourced in the regular maintenance and management of the entire 40.5-hectare site and buildings under KLCC's care. In line with the general principles of the COBE, KLCCP Staple Group is committed to uphold the highest standard of ethics and integrity in all aspects of its procurement activities. The KLCCP Staple Group's policies and guidelines for procurement are developed to ensure that a streamlined tendering approach is adopted throughout the KLCC group of companies. The policies and guidelines are also designed to ensure transparency, integrity and fairness in the tendering process. It also takes into consideration KLCCP Staple Group's corporate objective and governing policies on contracting and procurement activities. In addition, KLCCP Staple Group practice sustainable procurement by ensuring its entire procurement process takes into account the economic, environmental, and social impacts of the business practice. The procurement department ensure that they uphold responsible procurement practice and their initiatives start right at the supplier selection process till the procurement of supplies or services, where various sustainability considerations including fair labor practice and safety requirements are embedded into their terms and conditions. In ensuring that the supplies and services are ethically sourced, they work towards meeting the standards of ethics and business integrity on both social and environmental criteria. Their procurement team prioritize on minimizing any non-compliant risks in the supply chain and encourage the business partners to make continuous improvement towards sustainable business conduct. After that, they work together with their suppliers to develop a shared commitment to quality and safety of their product and services to ensure that all of their suppliers abide by their quality performance standards, requirements, processes, and procedures. The non-compliant to mitigate weak internal control is by Tender and Procurement Department and Petronas ICT engage with Petronas on vendor relationship management to review the process and identify the technology to be used in the establishment of in-house corporate cost database. KLCCP Staple Group's continuous effort in managing integrity risk within the organization reflects their commitment to conduct business with high integrity and in support of the group's zero tolerance against all forms of bribery and corruption. Besides that, the management services segment, which contributes approximately 9% to KLCCP Staple Group revenue, continues to complement their property portfolio in delivering premium facilities management services, in maintaining the iconic stature and performance of the assets within KLCCP Staple Group. The performance of this segment is reliant upon the value generated through businesses with customers coupled with effective cost management. They rely on the customers for continuous business income, whilst the customers rely on KLCCP Staple Group to deliver the services. As we all know, Petronas Twin Towers provide facilities such as plenary hall, plenary theatre, exhibition halls, conference halls, grand ballroom, banquet hall, meeting rooms, offices, concert hall, retail, residential, hotel and future service apartments, convention centre, malls and parking. In addition, the Petronas Twin Towers world-class facilities are supported by a wide range of amenities to ensure the needs of visitors and delegates alike are taken care of, such as prayers rooms, which are available at 3 locations. Prayer mats, slippers and ablution wash area are provided in the prayer rooms. For private functions, a larger prayer room can be arranged at various function rooms in the center. Then, ATM, automated teller machines, are available at the center core. These machines also accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, JCB Cirrus, and Maestro cards. For visitors with infants, parenting rooms are located on both wings of the ground level. They have a nappy change counter with a large sink, infant feeding sofa, and a toilet. Meanwhile, their concierge team stationed at the main entrance are the first people to welcome you to the Petronas Twin Towers. They assist visitors with information on event schedule for the day, provide directions, and offer luggage services. Other Other than that, Petronas Twin Towers also provide another amenities such as money changer, convenient kiosk, registration counter, freight lift, and ICT support. Overall, we knew that the provision of facilities for Petronas Twin Towers is partially in-house and outsourced.
Contract play an important role in the facility management to describe results from the business exchange. As for this case study of Petronas Twin Tower, the facilities management contract used for this building is Service Level Agreement. This is due to the building is a private project handled by private sector. It is defined as a service or facility delivered at agreed level of service. A Service Level Agreement or SLA is a contract which sets out a series of deliverables which one party has committed to provide to another party. SLA is also known as a practical and appropriate tool to achieve the quality of outsourcing. SLA can also use as in-house sourcing. SLA for in-house sourcing as a document of understanding. On the other hand, SLA is used as legal binding contract for the outsourcing contract. SLA is an important document used to refer to an agreement between the two parties, namely the service provider and the service recipient, by explaining the need for the service required. Service Level Agreement in Petronas Twin Tower is not just success in information technology, but also in other facilities such as asset management, food services, and security management. It means that SLA are not limited just to IT services, but other types of services may also be used. This is because the SLA approach had a significant impact on both the services provided and the management of those services in an organization. The objective of Service Level Agreement as Facilities Management Contract in Petronas Twin Tower building is to implement a performance measurement system which measures customer satisfaction, also comparing performance with competitors. It is also essential because it identifies the appropriate process for allocating available resources effectively while managing the cost and budget. Another aim that can be achieved is able to control the customer and service provider relationships. Next, the purpose of Petronas Twin Tower building to use Service Level Agreement as their contract is because SLA impact the organization with limited resources required and overall operational outcome for the delivery of resources. The reason behind the choosing of SLA is also due to specific definition of service requirement and method of performance evaluation of service provider will be measured. SLA is also described as learning process, which is service recipient establish a cost analysis, including checking to ensure that there are no hidden costs which may result in extra expenses. In conclusion, by using Service Level Agreement, Petronas Twin Tower able to improve their customer services include providing facilitated communication for the building.
issues and challenge, facility management and maintenance, encircle a range of processes to ensure that the building system function as designed and constructed. There is no such a perfect plan without problems. This issue keep rose due to the poor organization, management and the teamwork among the team. Besides, all the problems occur due to the worker sensitivity. This is because they wanted to do a right job and managed to detect the unnecessary things which can affect the whole management. Controlling costs. One of the issues and challenge is controlling costs. This is a common issue for facility management to be pressured to save the company money and deal within the budget. As we know, Petronas Twin Tower is one of the tourism attraction in Malaysia. So, the economic income from this building is a huge profit for our country. Adopting a right technology. Investing in the right technology is a basic to overcome most challenge in facility management. Choosing a right software is not an easy task to do, but by doing that, a preventive step can be implemented in the facility management and maintenance. A new software or technology adopted will require some form of training and takes time in order for employees to adapt. Adapting a right technology is crucial to improve efficiency. Technologies can keep an accurate record rather than manual. Extending a lifespan. Extending the lifespan is not necessary to cut the budget, but it becomes an issue in the facility management and maintenance because increasing lifespan is hard when it comes to the weak management or unsolved problems. This is counted as the issue because the life expectancy of the building can be extended if the facility management and maintenance can manage the building well. Choosing the right anchor tenants. For Petronas Twin Tower, Tower 1 is fully occupied by Petronas, and a number of its subsidiaries and associate company, while the office space in the Tower 2 are most available for lease to other companies like Huawei Technology. Facility management and maintenance need to ensuring that employees and visitors are in an environment that is safe, healthy and attractive. They are often offer step discount on rent in exchange for signing long-term lease in order to provide steady cash flow for the mall owners. Recommendation to improve the FMM. It is crucial to identify the issue and how to overcome them in the most effective and efficient way possible. It is great to have a good management because facility management and maintenance should adapt in size and complexity to ensure that mission performance is sustained. Hire the right people. Hiring process is one of the most important things that we need to highlight because it is the start. Good hire will produce an employee that can keep up with work so the worker can have a good deal and negotiate annual contract. The contract is used to look for long-term cost control measures. To achieve this, the FMM team needs to build a strong relationship with the suppliers. So, hiring the right people can solve this by they know their works and manage to handle the situation. Organizations that enjoy good relationship with the suppliers may also have advantage when it comes to the negotiation. Systematic management. In order to extend the lifespan of building, it is important to design the architectural solution so that it can improve over time. Systematic management also can help the FMM team to choose the right anchor tenant of Petronas Twin Tower. This is because a suitable anchor tenant can increase the profit of the building while staying within budget. The goal of this approach is to identify the most efficient means of generating consistent and optimal results. A successful architectural design that stands the test of time is able to meet needs on many levels. Systematic management can help to extend the lifespan of the building because proper care can longer the functional time of things. It is also to ensure that organizational operation were economical. scheduling training time for computing technique. Advanced technology can produce productive employees by relying on servers to access data and use software. To handle the adapting of new technology, scheduling training time for computing technique is a must to have an organized team. People like routine, so they need additional training and support to gain a level of comfort with the new software.
So next, additional facilities and maintenance management during the crisis of COVID-19 outbreak. As facility managers, we recognize that COVID-19 virus that we have experienced has affected the normal functioning of the management. So, the first point is time planning for maintenance. As we know, the basic safety, health and protocols cannot turn off and the number of users should be limited. The facilities provided in KLCC is very large and complex as it is covered in detail. KLCC is required to appoint a specialist to maintain the building, so maintenance work is slow because of many specialists is closed due to this outbreak. The second point is controlling costs. It is normal for facility managers to do less to save organizational money and address budget constraints. This includes strengthening management and negotiate costs with facilities maintenance management company. That could be avoided in facilities operating or investing in technologies that could help save money in the long run. Due to the crisis, the company's cash flow was unbalanced as the number of customers coming to the office decreased day by day. During the outbreak, facilities managers need to manage their budget and ensure that costs are effective for the service provided. In addition, lack of communication. This shows that how well a facility manager addresses a crisis is directly related to how well we communicate with our teammates. It is necessary to reunite with the company staff and traders within this building and external sources. Smooth communication goals can be a reference point that can be used by everyone when looking for a way out. Last but not least, maintaining a safe work environment. The priority of facility managers is the safety of employees, visitors, and customers. A case that spread through media in KLCC make the customer be intimidated by visitors to deal with workers in KLCC building. So, facility managers must ensure the employees and customers are kept safe while performing tasks and not infected with virus. Next is recommendation to improve FMM due to COVID-19 crisis. First is time planning for maintenance work. KLCC might have difficulty in maintaining the system operated as restraint order imposed by the government. KLCC building could be temporarily closed due to allowing such maintenance work schedule. This is to avoid the risk infection through direct contact. Then, overcome communication issue. Facilities manager can set communication protocols to tell the employees how and what updates to make if changes occur, such as closed and damaged facilities. Everyone needs to know the main channel of communication, which one is most preferred in each type of crisis, such as from social media to press conference, or even WhatsApp or other media. It is also to have good communication with customers. For example, inform the customer and potential visitors to keep up to date with the update of the building through website. Lastly, ensure a safe working environment. Advisable for facilities manager to clean the KLCC building indoor and outdoor. The process of cleaning and disinfection was carried out as a precautionary measure that had entered because one of the visitors has identified positive COVID-19. So the KLCC building was temporarily closed. All buildings begin to process of cleaning, and the cleaning is to prevent virus infection to other workers and visitors. In addition, they also equip staff to work from home. Facility manager can create policies in the workplace that limit the spread of infectious diseases, and workers need to frequently wash their hands and disinfect them as a work routine.
As for conclusion, management of the Twin Towers should reflect more on user needs. The concept of facility management could enhance the management of intelligent building. Much importance is placed on the efficient operation of the various IT systems rather than on how these relate to the needs of the users. It is likely that the managers of facilities in intelligent building need to have a higher tech profile than for normal building, and this appears to be the current trend in facility management. Facility management is proving difficult to establish in Malaysia, possibly because it too lacks precise definition. Many companies and firms offer the management of facility in only one or two specialist areas like safety and security or in maintenance, whereas the concept of facility management is holistic, concerned with the strategic management of built facilities associated with all non-core functions which support the organization goals. The needs of the users and of the organization can change rapidly, and the management of change requires careful consideration and planning, particularly within intelligent building, where development in a high-tech competitive world can be far-reaching and costly. The management of building under study is facing such a dilemma. To maintain a competitive advantage, the latest technologies and management structure need to be continuously reviewed and adapted to give optimum performance. The strategic role of facility management and its dependence on the human capital of the organization, rather than on cost reduction and operational tactic, is the way forward.